Not everything is perfect in the world of Hephaestus, but for decades there was peace between the great races. Architecture, knowledge, and art were flourishing like never before, but that was about to come to an end. Without any warning, they came. A mysterious enemy appeared in Hephaestus, known simply as the First Shadow. No one was prepared for the surprise attack, and the kingdoms tried their best to defend themselves and fight off the usurpers. The great army of the humans and the Vincians, bound together by the last great war, was hastily put together. With no time to lose, the army fought against the countless minions of the First Shadow. Victory seemed close, until unforeseen circumstances came to pass. The great Vincian capital city of Brunson became engulfed in a shadowy force field. The Vincian army abandoned their posts and quickly fell back in attempts to retake their city. But it was in vain, as nothing could penetrate the mysterious shield. Any force brought against it was returned tenfold, leaving thousands of Vincians dead. But soon, more and more barriers appeared over the other capital cities in Hephaestus, as dread and fear eclipsed every kingdom. Each barrier was just as strong as the last, and no steel could pierce its surface. The great races were quickly running out of time. A great council was quickly convened at the human capital of Tandor, where a barrier had not yet appeared. Fearing the fate of the Vincians, an alliance was formed by all the kingdoms in Hephaestus in order to gather the greatest united force ever created. The Grand Army marched west to find the source of the First Shadow. Everyone feared the worst when communication with the army stopped. The Alliance army didn't come back, but neither did the First Shadow. A plea for help was proclaimed for every able adventurer to find a way to dissolve the shadow barriers. So, your adventure begins.
Alright. My adventure begins, so it says. First things first, let's just jump in here. I'm just going to quickly go through and we'll put the, volume down a little bit. There we go. Apparently there's a limit frame rate to 30. I guess that's fine for now. Looks like there's Twitch integration for this game. That's cool. Well, let's just jump into it. I can show off what this game's all about, shall we? So, Ico's campaign is about a 20-level dungeon adventure with 2 bosses in which you play as a human warrior named Echos. This campaign is not necessarily easy, but has no open world and is archived for our first playthrough. Dawn Shadows campaign is the main campaign of the game. This campaign is up to this version features several dungeons, multiple bosses, and a world map to explore. You choose your character's race and class. And then there's a challenge dungeon where the game mode you dive into an infinite dungeon basically. Before I jump into the main game, the pre-made game, I guess, I'll note by the way that here's some of the things you can basically do. So you got male and female. You can have a time story. So time mode adds limits to the real time you can spend in each turn. Essentially, what this means is that each turn you can use is time. So let's say I'm going to be going into the game, and let's just do it this way. Basically, a story mode, where you can respawn. And I'll make my own luck. We'll go with this for now. Yeah, basically disables the permanent death over here. Story mode. There's some races we got here. We got the Vincians, the dwarves, the trolls, the nagas, the Otwok, the elf, the human. Let's go random. I just basically want to show off the time, like, turn. So one thing that really drew me to this game, by the way, Rogue Empire is really interesting in that basically they have it so, and we'll skip that. Basically, it's like an overview when we jump in. Here's like how this like time thing works. Basically, each of my turns, I basically have like, as you can see, like 5 seconds before the turn ends, and let's just jump over here, and we'll find something basically to look at. If I get killed, it's fine. I don't really care. And we'll actually just, back out a little bit. Basically, up on the top there, you see, like, my turns counting down. They have this idea in this game where, like, you could have, like, how do you pick up stuff? There we go. You have to click on, I guess. And here's our inventory. So nobody's how this time mode works. Here's one click to go there. That's a tutorial, by the way. Basically, note that, like, what's happening here. I have, like, this, like, turns coming down. These guys actually gain turns on me. So, the idea is, like, they can have, like, this sort of, like, turn-based gameplay that's turned into, like, time-based gameplay. So, essentially, I have, like, say, 5 seconds for each turn before I basically get killed. I'm just going to skip that. Now, here's the question. Can I turn off the... Yeah, I'll restart the tutorial. I never actually played this game, so I'll actually try and go through the tutorial a little bit just to sort of, like, understand what I'm supposed to do. But let's go in here. We'll go with I make my own luck. We're going to turn off time mode this time around, and we'll play like normally. It says, it is the 20th of the month of Earth of 6311 since the Year of Records. Aghos, a warrior of the Order of Phileas, was chosen to lead a group of adventurers in a quest to find the fabled Orb of Fate. During an encounter with a strange creature, most of his party perished, only Aghos remained. He was badly injured and lost his broadsword in a foul strike against it. But appearances of souls in the area have increased so much that Aghos feels confident the end of his quest draws near. So here's like some background on Aghos here. Here's Aghos. So to move, just use the mouse or arrow keys, so you use like numpad keys, or you can actually carry information with a C, so okay, got it. And move on top of the item you just found to pick it up with a hit P. So P is apparently my pickup, not G. I thought it was G there from up, but whatever. You can also move on top of an item and right click to pop up the contextual menu. Okay, got it. So here's an item here. I can right click. There's a context menu basically. That's really interesting. But it basically doesn't get bigger or smaller apparently. So you can look at stuff, stay put, picks up a single item from the floor, shows all the items on the floor unless you selectively pick them up, or swap weapons. Alright, let's just pick this up. You can equip the thing by going to I, and you can click on the highlighted buttons to equip the steel sword. I don't think I did that right. And let's pick that back up. Apparently, if you right click, it'll actually ditch the weapon, so you have to watch out for that. Press escape or click the X to continue playing with your newly equipped steel short sword. Okay. Alright, let's just zoom out here a little bit. Let's look around. So, this game basically is like, a traditional roguelike, by the way. And attack the green snake by clicking on it. Did you know Rogue Empire's turn-based, so you can carefully consider your actions while playing in time mode, basically. So, there's that. There we go, we killed that. I'll note, by the way, I had to hit the number key before, my diagonal to work for some reason. For some reason the other stuff worked, but not the diagonals, so that's interesting. Let's go see if we can find anything else to kill. Oh, we got poisoned, so over here we got, like, you know, poison. So you're poisoned, you lose health each turn. Total damage, -1, stacks 1, duration 6 turns. Our health is up here apparently, there's a level and stuff. Lightly packed. You carry very few items with you. This has the following effects. You have increased speed and increased agility modifier. You are healthy. This might change positively if you eat properly or negatively if you don't. Current satiation is 77.17%, so honestly, basically, you want to eat, by the way, in order to improve your hunger level. And there's my poison going off. Now here's a question, can I rest up, or is there a rest up button type of button? I do not know. Use the health potions highlighted on the bottom action bar, Alpha 6. Did you know you can also rest if you're not in the heat of battle? Some places like closed rooms are safe to do, just press R to rest. Okay, so, press R to rest. Now, I'm not sure, but it looks like there's a nighttime cycle in play. That's interesting. Let's just keep going on for now. Now Snake had to die. There's a level up. Alright, so choose a complication bonus to enhance your character. Alright, got it. So, complication. You reflect on how your survival depends on withstanding constant hits. I guess because, like, you know, we're being attacked, we got, like, you know, HP modifying stuff here. Alright, so I can click on this, fine. So, basically this one, you know, you reflect on how your survival depends on withstanding constant hits. You calculate about the time you made use of your agility to save yourself from dangerous situation. You calculate about the time your constitution saved your life because we were poisoned. So basically, like, we got hit, we dodged, we were poisoned. You calculate about the time you used your intelligence to beat a dangerous foe. Not really sure how that works, but whatever. Alright, so we can hover over stuff, we can see what it's all about. So, strength includes carrying capacity, melee hits, chance, and damage, as well as your block chance with shields. Constitution basically influences our carrying capacity and total hit points. Agility basically influences our dodge chance, range hit chance, and non-magical crit chance, range damage, and speed. Perception basically affects our line of sight, critical damage, any crit chance, and any dodge chance. Intelligence affects mana per level, mana regeneration, magic resistance, spell learning, and helps discover secrets. Spell power influences the power of the character's spellcast, and then fate. Fate affects every aspect of the game and is usually acquired doing something notable. Alright, interesting. Well, let's just go with Constitution for now, I guess. That will affect our total hit points and also our carrying capacity, apparently, so that's interesting. And draw a talent deck. Pick an ability. Do you know ability cards are randomly shuffled, weighted by the card's rarity. Legendary, orange, rare, purple, uncommon gray, and green, and common gray. Alright, so these are basically uncommon. This one is gray, I guess, so it's basically common. Now, how this basically works, I can pick this stuff up in order to basically get like abilities to use, or I can, like, you know, get, like, passive abilities. Throw a Corpse Looter. Increase the chance of average amounts of items drops from enemies by 10%. Philosopher's Strike. The massive damage on target that does 4 times damage but uses twice the energy of your regular attack. Shield Bash. Jason needs a shield. Let's just get this for now. And here is our character breakdown because I pressed C. So, basically I click this. You don't need to click this to level up apparently. Good to know. Inventory, abilities, quest, map. Now here's a question. Is there an I'll explore key, I wonder? Let's just go to controls and find out if that's the case or not. So pickup is basically P. Detail pickup is apparently shift P, where you can actually, you know, pick up, you know, specific stuff. Change level is apparently E. Explore is X, so there's our I'll explore. I can press X to I'll explore. until they find something like this. Alright, and the Magician Merchant has appeared somewhere in this level. Hurry before he teleports away to find other customers, apparently. Alright, interesting. Alright, there we go. Let's pick up that. You see some bones, it doesn't seem of any use. Alright, it's good to know. By the way, I picked up this 6 armor, so I can put this on. Body coverage 14%. It looks like there's going to be like a coverage system in this game where you need to have like a certain amount of armor to cover all of you. So this is going to like give me 14% body coverage, but it's not going to give me like all body coverage. So I get 10 armor points, but it may not necessarily matter if I don't get hit or like my body's covered by armor. Alright, that's good to know. Let's see if that's like, shown in here, I guess. So, body coverage is 14%. Attack mitigation damage absorbed when hit is absorbed by your armor. So you can go over this as well. Chance that an enemy attack will hit any part of your armor gear represents the amount of body covered by the armor. So yeah, there it is right there. And let's see, let's just explore a little bit. Did I see something? Yes, I did. And you can see, quickly hit the green snake for 10 hit points. That hurt a little bit, but it's fine. I like how it stopped you when you basically get poisoned, so that's a nice thing to see for the, the All Explorer. Now, note that the developer of this game, by the way, gave me, a copy of it, I believe. And he was basically saying, I saw your Tales of Magicka video, I figured you might like this game, so I can say I'm pretty interested in this game thus far. Oh, there's some potions, medium rations and stuff. Let's just rest up a little bit right now. Obviously, you want to balance your resting with, how much food you have, by the way. So if you have, too much food, or too little food, you don't want to be resting all over the place. Probably can see, how level the enemies are in your, similar case to your level. That's good to know. I'm going to bring this down by clicking that. I'm wondering where it shows my citation level, by the way. So, I'll notice it's got, hit points, mana, points for HP Dren, arcane arrow stuff. I don't see... Oh, there it is, sanitation. So, right now I basically have, about 50% sanitation. So try to avoid getting hungry as your healthiest will start to deteriorate. So basically, if you get too hungry, it goes down. You don't want that to happen. Let's kill that. Let's pick up stuff. I'll note, by the way, sometimes it's going to be a little bit hard to see, the items. That's not the greatest thing. Kill that. I do like that it gives me a little bit of a heads up on where enemies are when I basically get, Explore. And gold's being picked up. That's nice as well. I stopped being lightweight because I basically picked up so much at this point. So, let's see what I've got here. So, there's some stones. Can only be used with slings. So, there's an ammunition type right there. Scroll detect traps. That basically lets you character detect any type of trap. Spell mana cost is affected by the spell's level. And all that stuff. Okay, there's the current weapon I picked up, the Steel Scimitar. This is my current weapon, Steel Short Sword. It does 2 plus 1d2 piercing damage, so basically got the dice roll system. So 3 to 4 piercing damage. Energy per hit is 909, 4% disarm chance. And then we got the Steel Scimitar. This does 3 to 7, so this is honestly a little bit better. Maybe I'll put that on. Look, I can actually dual-wield weapons. That's good to know. So you can see my character's now dual-wielding on his portrait. That's interesting. Whoops. Wow, everything just came out of the woodwork to kill me. There's a minor health potion, a potion of strength. I probably shouldn't be exploring while we're loading HP, but whatever. I just leveled up and got all my HP back, so that's fine. Alright, so you contemplate about how much strength you need in your adventures. Fate, you reflect on how it was fate to have reached this point of your adventure. HP, you reflect on your survival chance, and magic rations. You remember how glad you were when you found those stashed rations, so apparently you can also get items, that's interesting. Well, let's see here. Let's just go with Fate. Sure, why not? We'll go with a Fate build. Now, I wonder how, like, you know, the dual wielding works in this game, by the way. It's like you hit with, like, one weapon, or what's going to happen. Alright, I stopped being lightweight again. Very prepared, apparently, achievement. Well, we got our first achievement in this game. Send something nearby. You found a passage to another level. In order to use this passage, get on top of it and press E. Good luck. Alright. We'll go in there in a moment, but I guess that is an enemy. Alright, we got ourselves a bit of a shield and a long sword. And there we go, we basically explored the level. So I don't buy some of these potions I've been picking up. We got Potion of Strength that basically gives me a simple duration of like 20% increased strength for 120 turns. There's an antidote, cures any poison. Intelligence, basically for intelligence. Spell power for spell power. For healing myself up, it's minor potions. Okay, I got myself a steel longsword, just basically does 3 to 5 slashing damage, as opposed to, say, the steel scimitar, which does 3 to 7 slashing damage. And we got, like, you know, the steel sword, which does piercing damage, so there's basically different damage types in this game, apparently. This guy's increased critical damage too, so maybe we'll keep that for now. There's the armor I picked up. It's basically a wooden buckler. This gives increased body coverage, armor points, damage mitigation. Maybe we'll take that off for now. And we'll put this on. Here's a steel spear on here, by the way. This says 3 plus 1d6 piercing damage. So, essentially, if I put this thing on, I'll have, like, you know, much more damage than like I would with, like, the steel scimitar. But I'd be using a two-hand, so I won't be able to shield. There's this, recharging wand or any item that uses mana. Scroll of Shattering Bolt. Fires at a target a higher energy shard, so there's like a mage type of thing. You can apparently learn this by mages. Or this means like you can use scrolls to like learn spells and stuff, but how that works, I do not know. Okay, let's press E, we'll go into like, the first level here. It's extremely cold here, apparently. And let's look at this, maybe. You see some uninteresting books. Nothing seems to be of any use. You see a hastily constructed barricade blocking your way. About to say, the barricade didn't attack me there, did it? Apparently I killed some crows. I can't move. Now, I should probably note, by the way, there's actually a level, like, you know, a level thing happening right now. This dungeon is icy cold. Ice shields might happen at a random location at any time. it might be best to leave this place as fast as possible. So basically on this level, I'm actually getting really injured because, you know, stuff is going to hurt me here. Ow! So I got hit by this guy. A beautiful black panther. These animals are known for their initial savage charge toward their prey. It seems somewhat experienced. Okay, so there's that. See, I know by, like, you know, things are getting hit by coal, I guess. Let's kill this stuff. Crap, I guess I hit a trap there. You see already triggered trap. It seems to not be a very dangerous poison trap. You see some interesting books, nothing else seems useful. And then there doesn't seem anything there. Kind of something's down here. Now, I wonder if I can see anything from this, like, you know... You see a torch attached to a wall is giving off a dim light, apparently. That doesn't seem to be a torch, but okay. Ouch, we got hit by a green blob. But I got a block there, so... there's how, like, the shield going off. Yeah, that's yourself. Why would you ask? I can rest there. Stay put. Swap weapons. Try to use the mouse here a little bit now. You know, I may want to basically hold off on, you know, moving around until I can basically heal up a little bit, because we're getting really injured at this point. Now, I'm not sure you can really hear it, but, you know, I'm just going to go quickly through our game settings and turn up the music a little bit here. So that's in the background, by the way. So, you are very hungry. Your healing and recovering mana much slower. You also feel somewhat weak and cannot think very straight. You recover less energy and has a small penalty to intelligence and strength, apparently. Alright, so reduces healthiness if your character is very or stimulates healthy. Reduces speed, reduces intelligence, blah blah. Let's go in here, we're just going to eat something. And medium rations will probably do. Alright, there we go. So I'll help my sanitation problems a little bit. Let's see, I'll see a little bit more. There we go. So I'll note that the sanitation is apparently very random. And it's extremely cold here, of course. Let's drop down the music a little bit more again. You need a silver door, or you could try kick it. So right click the locked door to try kick it down. Did you know if you have the proper key, you can simply unlock the door? Alright, got it. So if I want to basically get there, I can either try and kick that door down, or I can just try and, you know, walk through traps or walk around. I need another silver key to get through there. That's interesting. Basically, I'm attacking diagonal there. Now, what is this, by the way? This is Nothing of interest to note, I guess. Alright, interesting. Or lack of interesting. Here's a level up. Okay, let's see here. Magic rations, I can get that to get more food if I want, but I don't think we need that just yet. Let's go with more fate. I'll draw from our talents. So sidestep moves. Temporarily increase your dodge chance by 50% for free turns. Cost no energy to activate. Focus. Your character concentrates guarantees all actions that hit the target to be critical hits for the rest of the turn. Ability uses no energy. And Demoralizing Shout. Performs a Mighty War Cry that reduces the enemy energy by 5% for the next 3 rounds. Let's go for this, maybe. So I got my first move down here. To use your ability, click the highlight slot, basically, or, you know, whatever. So your character concentrates guarantees all actions that hit the target to be critical hits. Let's do that, and then, boom. Alright, there we go. We killed those snakes. Kill that young bear, because apparently I had a young bear around. Alright, so apparently these are fences here, by the way. We'll stay in here for a little bit, I guess. You know, I'm not sure, but I think this guy's making noise, or he's doing like some sort of like, you know, shout that's basically gonna hurt me. Kill all that stuff. We picked up a club here. So apparently like, these panthers are rushing at me, but they can't necessarily rush right up to me. Unless they're like, you know, within range, I guess. But they can use a rush without, you know, me being nearby, I guess. That's interesting. Now, are those rations? Those are stones. Some more ammo. Now, these guys look like, you know... select the highlight kick button from the menu to do this till the door breaks. Do you know? Blah, blah. Okay, got it. You are amazed at the view of a giant mushroom-like creature. It seems to be holding a very sharp mithril sword in its hand. It seems somewhat experienced. The Fungal Warrior! Yes, that's what we were fighting. There's your longsword picked up. Just gonna quickly go out here. So I'll note that I haven't been down to here, but I'm gonna go up here a little bit first, I guess. So let's do that. You know, it seems like the pathing for enemies is a little bit like, you know, leaves a bit to the desired. Oh, is that the merchant? Looks like it. So I want to sell stuff to this guy here. You can sell like the club, for example. The steel sword. I got two steel long swords at this point. The spear. There's all the stones. I can't sell stones for anything. I can't sell arrows though. Apparently I picked up some hard stales while I wasn't looking. That's cool. Wow, that club's actually worth a lot apparently. Who knew? There's all the scrolls. Okay, let's just start selling off anything I don't think I'm going to use, like these potions. We'll keep the antidote because that could be useful. And we'll sell these long swords. And we'll still sell that too. You know what? Let's just sell this. His gold is going down, by the way, so you have to watch out for that, apparently, because if you sell him too much, you won't be able to, you know, take all the money, I guess. Good to know. There's our stands going on. These basically give me 2% body coverage, but, you know, they give me some armor, so it's fine. By the way, I feel like I put myself in, like, you know, the other slot, so now I got shields and scimitar, now I got, you know, spear. So you can basically do that, I guess, from the, you know, this menu. Now, I'll note that the guy thought, like, you know, this could be a game that I may want to do Let's Plays of in the future, perhaps. And I'll need a gold key for that, but we'll hold off on that, I guess, for now. What's this? That's the way down. That is an activate spear trap by the looks of it. Alright, trigger trap. Alright, we found our way out of here if I want. Let's just quickly, you know, go through the rest of this, you know, area, I guess. I thought I'd find out there's like giant rats and crates, apparently. There's some gold, apparently. Alright, so that's apparently this level. There is, like, you know, some more to explore, about to take down those doors. And we'll try doing that, I guess, right now. Probably better if I clicked around to it. Let's just do that. So kick. Alright, so... just kicked it. Note that it harmed me to do this, by the way, so you want to be very careful kicking down doors. There's a level up. Alright, I can contemplate a little bit more here. Let's get ourselves some more Constitution, I guess, and we'll go off our talent deck. What does this do? Permanently increases your character's Constitution by 6. Intimidate your character to show off and tries to intimidate the target, paralyzing it for inferior for 5 turns. Trying to intimidate bosses, champions, or targets above your character's level could fail. Alright, the range to try to intimidate the target is same as your character's equipped weapon, apparently. Alright, interesting. Shield Bash. Let's just go for this again. Alright, so we didn't find anything this way. But I can drag the map apparently look around. So that's where I came in over there. We came all the way around over here. Ouch. Yeah, pathfinding could be a little bit better, I think. But whatever, it's good enough. There's Mr. Merchant, he's still around. We'll just kick that, and we'll kill this stuff in here. Alright, so that's basically it for this level. I don't think we picked up anything, you know, else that's very noticeable, so whatever. Let's go clear another level, and I'll say that's it for this, like, you know, quick little explore video for this game. Nothing burns like the cold. The bitter cold of this place drove you crazy. After wandering for a long time, your body finally got a little bit used to it. You can take courage and hurry to the next location. So, completing this level is going to give me a nice little bonus to like Fate and Constitution. Alright. Have to press E again, apparently. We don't have a level modifier this time around, so... let's just get going. There's some stones there. Now here's a question to ask myself, by the way, here. Basically, I'll note that you have, like, you know, this sort of, like, you know, left to right, like, you know, hit point bar. I know in Tales of Majigel, you can, like, you know, make it so, like, the hit point bar is, like, vertical and stuff like that. Do you have, like, disability here, I wonder? But you can change the track, apparently. And, I really like the fact that there's Twitch integration in this game. Maybe at some point I'll try using a Twitch, like, you know, play for this game. So you can see what that's all about. Though I don't see anything in here that basically shows, like, you know, any sort of, like, you know, ability to, like, adjust your, like, stuff. Apparently this is mouse oriented, by the way, so... oh yeah, I should probably note, one of the things about this game, by the way, is that if you're playing on, like, you know, Twitch, it's very possible that your audience will decide to be like, oh, I want to be, you know, generous to, like, the Twitch viewer in this game, and they could actually make it so there's, like, a positive, like, vote for things, or they can vote negatively, and that can be both good or bad. So, the crowd wills. Using the words you can define, viewers can cast a vote to be generous or mean to you on the next dungeon level you explore, so they can make things harder for you, or, like, you know, easier for you if you're playing on Twitch and, you know, you got following, basically. That's one of the things about this game. But anyways, let's just keep going. We'll kill a gnome there. There's an aggressive dog apparently around. Oh yeah, note down here we've got, like, energy showing, so shows the amount of energy your character has. When most actions are done, you consume an amount of energy. When energy reaches 0, it is the turn of the other entities. Every turn of energy is recovered according to your character's speed value. So, basically, if, like, you know, you're playing this game, the more, like, you know, faster you are, the like quicker you go for, like, energy or, you know, whatever. So yeah, basically there's, like, energy up there. Yes, AI could be better. Apparently I can fire over barrels those guys, that's good to know. Hello. I'm just going to back off from these guys a little bit. Alright, there we go. We kill all that stuff. There's a robe there to pick up. So, I'm going to put on the robe. That'll go over to the 6 fur armor here. Has a little bit more body coverage. But it gives me less armor points, apparently. So, perception. Where is that listed up here? The perception influences line of sight, critical damage enemy, critical chance enemy, and dodge chance, so... not sure I want to use that, actually. The apple is a perishable food, so I want to eat that, I guess. Whoops, I didn't even do that. We'll pick that back up. We're just gonna eat that apple now before it basically perishes, because, you know, that makes sense. I kinda wish that citation was better listed in this game, but oh well. There we go, a little bit more citation, you know, from that. Now before I do anything else, I want to go back here, because I think I missed a barrel. Possibly. Yeah, I missed a barrel right there, and this as well, apparently. Alright, so I'll have to say that so far this game seems, you know, interesting. It's probably more suited to be, like, you know, played on Twitch than anything else, but it's fine. Whoops. Well, how tough is this guy, apparently? Your worst nightmare comes true. This giant angry pumpkin has strong and long vines around himself. Although its mouth seems fairly soft, its vine tips seem sharp as needles. It seems some experience. This particularly mutated pumpkin seems to be more dangerous and skillful than others of its kind. So we got ourselves a champion monster, maybe? Well, I killed it. I probably don't want to get killed, so maybe I'll back off here a little bit. There we go. Just pick all that stuff up. Apparently got some more hardened sandals here. We got a steel scythe. This is a two-handed weapon as well, apparently, so it does more damage than the steel spear here. Though it takes more energy to basically use, I guess, so it's a little bit slower to use. There's a wooden ring here that basically is something equipped, but you know, whatever. There's another buckler. There's a forest tool, let's put that on to get a little bit more armor. And let's just, you know, let's just explore. If I die because I, like, you know, teleport trap. If I die because I'm, like, you know, not resting, that's, you know, fine, I guess, because we'll just die that way. Level up, cool. Alright, so, I can get myself some more stuff here. Let's go with, we'll go for perception, why not? Great strength, heavy lifter. We'll go with more carrying capacity, I guess. Note that some guys are getting like double moves on me because I'm basically so slow here that they actually double move me. So that's where like energy plays like a big role in this game, where like, you know, if you have like, you know, less energy on like, you know, stuff, you can like move faster. Same with the enemies. I don't need to kick that, so I'm not going to, you know, bother. And there's a skeleton. There was a skeleton. Wow, that's interesting. So you can actually like hit these blobs and like injure stuff around them, including yourself. Want to create food? Yes, food. We love food. And there's a robe. Oh, that's a little bit more wood, I think, that silver door there. Kill all this stuff and move on. Kill that too. Let's see, we're almost done exploring this level. There's some wooden arrows. Well, let's try kicking, I guess. This is probably going to hurt a lot, by the way, so... Alright, that didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Ooh, an altar. So, you can basically craft legendary runes, I guess, or extract runes. Interesting. Alright, so, I think that's it for the level. Alright, so basically we made it to the next level here. I think that's probably a good stopping point. There is some other Let's Plays of this game, and, you know, I thought this might be an interesting game to show off. It might even be an interesting game to do a quick, like, Let's Play of in the future. At least of, like, this first dungeon. You know, I'm not really sure. Is it better to have, like, a frame rate of, like, 30, or is it better to, like, you know, increase it up to, like, maybe 60? I suppose it's done for, like, Twitch reasons, by the way, so, like, you know, on Twitch it's not, like, you know, too horrendously fast, you know, like, you know, harder to basically, like, stream as a result. Well, whatever. This is Rogue Empire, and it is a game I've known for a little bit because, like, you know, I of course do like the my big list of roguelikes on Steam, and this is one of the games that was on it. So, interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and take care.